It's time for a better review of the Hiking the Hills backpack kit, and I don't recall whether the first one is still on publicly visible on my channel because it wasn't a very good review due to lighting. This kit is available from Halton Hills Public Library, which is located in the province. Halton Hills is located in the province of Ontario, and if you live in Milton or Oakville or Burlington, you also qualify for a Halton Hills Public Library card. But if you don't live in one of those regions, I think that a lot of public libraries are a public service, and therefore you could make a suggestion to them to create a backpack kit like this. This backpack was also sponsored by the Bruce Trail Conservancy and the Halton North Peel Naturalist Club. And now let's get into the review. Now the content, now what you see on screen has changed. And you will see that in this second part here, there's a list of the contents in the backpack, and as well as what kit you have, so that you can make sure that you return all of the contents. So that's pretty cool. Boo! So we have shocked you with a jump cut here, and the backpack is now beside me, so it's easier to access stuff. The first item that you'll see that comes with it was donated by the Naturalist Club, and it's these Vortex, actually specifically these 8 to 26 Vortex Vanquish binoculars that are actually really good, so you can adjust their height to your eyes, and they have a protective thing on them. Now, if you actually don't know about these protective things and how to adjust and focus binoculars, there are a couple of small birding books that come with the kit that do talk about how to care for and there's a person on the path there. And I bet she thinks I may look really silly if she doesn't realize I'm making a review here. Anyways, these bird books will explain how to adjust binoculars for your eyes to see things. When they're properly adjusted, you can see a really clear, zoomed in, three-dimensional image, because there are two pairs of binoculars. A telescope will only give you a one-dimensional image. The next things that you get in the backpack are very traditional for what you think of when you think of a library, and that is a whole bunch of reading material, books. Specifically, Halton Hikes, Plants of Southern Ontario, one of these Bruce Trail reference guides, oops, bumped the camera, I hope you don't mind, and I think you can borrow some of these separately. I also recommend, and I'll put it up on screen, that you purchase or borrow this book that my friend wrote. And maybe they should put one of those in the backpack kit. And this Ontario Birds book as well you get. You also get these laminated maps and a mysterious pouch with the clues to the escape room in it. It's a flashlight. Actually, to be precise, it's a telescopic flashlight. I don't know if you saw me open and close it like that, see? And then Well, it is on, but you can't see it because it's daylight. It also has a flat, if you, depending on how you hold the button, you can make like a strobe effect, or flashing effect, which obviously can cause people to have seizures, although that's a very low percentage, by the way. But the PS3 likes to remind me of that every time I turn it on. It's an LED light, so it's environmentally friendly. The last thing that you get is something that every explorer needs. What I called in the previous review, normal compass, as opposed to a magic compass. But we are in a world of science, not a world of magic. So what do I make of all this? Well, I went on a long walk. Actually, I went on several long and short walks, and all that I really needed was the binoculars, and I've already suggested to the library that they allow people to borrow the binoculars separately. However, even though that's my experience, I'm sure there's some people who will find the other items in the kit to be extremely useful. And overall, I think it's really excellent, and I'm really glad that through the help of the sponsors on the back of the backpack, that the library was able to put this together, and I definitely think it's worth your value for the absolutely no money that you pay for it. Thank you very much for watching.